Hello and welcome back to Factory Town Idle. It's been a little bit since the last time we were here, but it also took a little bit of time to let everything progress off camera. So we have now made at least level 35 in all of our towns. I did play a little beyond where I hit 35 in the last one, which was the Magic Town, just because I was working on some of the upgrade building achievement-y type projects, and I had time, so I was doing it before I could record this episode. So all the towns are at least level 35, which means we should have now all 8 supported or special buildings, and we're going to take a look at what those do and what they mean and what they're all about right now, actually. So reach level 35 in Plains. We got the University, which lowers upgrade costs globally by 10% per building. Okay, that'll help with upgrade costs. And then, so that is what? Here someplace? It's probably under this one? Yeah, University. And we can have 12 of them. They cost 10 million purple coins, 10 land, and 10 people. Well, why don't we just do them all? 12 of them. Let's do it. It's probably going to take a million years to make. Let's see. Can I see how long they're taking to make? Maybe under here. Why are those all of a sudden flagged? Probably because I never clicked on them. They will take 10 hours to make each. Okay, well, this is going to be an interesting episode, because I'm guessing we're going to see a little bit more of that. Town level 35 in the forest unlocks monastery, which globally reduces research costs by 10% per building. And of course, that's got to be built in the forest, and it applies to all towns because it's global. So let's go here to the forest, and we will do the same here with the build of... Wait. Oh, that was forest. Forest, here we are. Monastery. We can have 5 of those. Okay, so let's do 5 of those. I'm guessing those are going to take the same kind of time here. 10 hours apiece. Swell. Now, I could do construction speed here. And maybe I should back down a few of these upgrades and apply a bunch of points into this just to speed those up. We could potentially do that after we're done. Let's go to the rivers here, and the harbor, which is globally increases trading speed by 25%. Let's do a bunch of those then. And that one is a 12 also, so we'll build 12 of those. And those are, again, a 10-hour build. Perfect. And then we have in the mountains, yeah, that's the mountains is next. In the mountains, we have the observatory. It globally increases available land by 2% per building. And we can have 12 of those. Interesting that you can only have 5 of the monasteries, but you can have, I mean, I guess you can't have too much cost reduction there, but yeah, I guess so. All right, I'll go with it. And then next is the... so that one's going to take, again, probably the same 10 hours. Yep. We're going to deal with that then in a moment. Here in the jungle, we have the new building of Pyramid. Globally reduces building costs by 5% per building. Somewhat ironically, since it's a building itself that has cost itself, although they're fairly cheap. I mean, we're looking at, you know, purple coins, just purple coins, some land, and some people, so it's not so bad. And then we have the the desert town here. That one is the Grand Bazaar, where globally increases all market selling speed by 10% per building. Ooh, that'll be interesting, because that'll also boost our coin income. Then we have the snow biome, where we have a new building called the Treasure Vault. It globally increases coin value for all sold items by 10% per building, which means we'll get even more coins, which means we'll be able to afford a bunch of more upgrades. And then finally, in the and that one's, again, I'm sure 10 hours. And then finally, in the Magic Town, we have the Obelisk, which globally increases all XP earnings by 10% per building. And we get 5 of those as well. Okay, so what I want to do then is, well, first of all, we need to reach town level 40 and then town level 50 in order to sort of finish the game. There's a few other things that I wanted to do today as part of this, and I think the first thing we should do is boost that construction speed. So let's go into some of these towns. Actually, most of these towns probably already have some points available because they got an level upgrade unless I caught them already. And let's just put as many reasonably as we can in here. We could do more than that. Let's back you down, and you down. And let's put at least 20 levels in each one. That'll get us 9,000, go one more, 10,000% construction speed boost. So go to level 21, and I'll put this back up again. So for the river town, I've already spent all the points here, so I'll have to back some more of these down, but that's okay. We'll back a bunch of those down. Can I do shift or control? No, of course not. Level 21. Nope, not quite. Oh, this one too. There we go. And then the woods as well. You probably need to go down to a bit here, a bit more here, like that. And then we're just going to remove this construction speed when this is done, because we don't really need any more of it after this, I think. And I'm just going to sink all the points back into other things. I can back down this land capacity too by a point. Maybe not, actually. Well, I could for now. I could temporarily, but I'm not going to do it. Oh, I guess I just needed the one there. Okay, good. And by the way, so this is going to give us, let's go back here. This is going to give us now a construction time of just a few minutes apiece, as opposed to 10 hours apiece. So that's a slight difference. Where are we at here? Yes. And then this one has a bunch of points to spend, so let's spend a bunch of points. Okay, we need 2 more. Let's go with... we could back down one of these land capacities, I think. 17, 18, 18. Let's do that one and put that back in there. Good. And then, again, here in the jungle, let's go 21. And then... that one, and maybe this one. And I'm keeping the land capacity higher because we're going to want to keep building those power lines and things that I haven't finished building yet. So that's why I'm keeping that up there, where it is. Let's see, that's this one as well. And then you and you. There we go, perfect. And you need to back down a lot of things here. Okay. This one I can probably back down 1 land capacity because that's going to be at least more than enough. Actually, a couple of them would be easy enough to do. Let's go trading speed down and that up. Good. And then finally, this one. Yeah, I figured. Back down a couple of these, one of these. This one's land capacity is completely borked. But that's okay. There we go. Perfect. Okay. And so now we should have these done shortly, right? Yes. Let's just go power, turbo speed. Let's go 500x. We'll get as many of those done as reasonably possible. And I wanted to make sure that I saved up a bit of these offline ticks here so that we could do this quickly. And it looks like everything got built. Excellent. So now we can take all those construction points back out again. Construction speed points, rather. Unless there's a reason not to. I don't see the reason not to at this point. But I also don't necessarily want to spend them just yet because of the other thing that I'd like to touch on today. So we have been sort of not scrolling down and ignoring things below this point. And what I'd like to do is not do that anymore. I'd like to turn on global specialization. And what that does is it unlocks the ability to set market items as specialty items, which increases their sell value and demand. And I believe, maybe I'm incorrect here. Yeah, there's, maybe we should have done this sooner. There's these boosts as well that I want to do here, but we'll do those in a little bit. So let's go back in here. So specialization count. This will allow you to assign 2 market items per town as specialty, increasing value and max supply amount. And here, the value marked supply items as specialty will sell for 600% more coins. And then here, increases max market supply by 300% for specialty items. So we can increase all of these, and I think I'm going to. Maybe we do like 1 there, 2 there, 3 there, because I'm looking at these numbers a little bit here. 3, 4, and 5. That's a third, a quarter, and a fifth. I don't know that I want to do those exact numbers, but that's kind of an amusing thing to me. I'd like to do a little bit more. Maybe like a couple more there. And a few more there. And what that'll do is just give us a bit more of a boost. That's a third, that's a bit more than a third, and that's a bit more than a third. I like that spread of numbers there. And I may indeed spend more of them on these things, but we're kind of getting close to what we... Yeah, I want to have a few more quest coins before I do another level, because I'll probably do another level of each. Get them all up to around half, or a little under half, like 4, 7, and probably 12 then. So we'll want a few more points here. So I'll wait on that. I don't know when this unlocks. Oh, town level 40 is when that unlocks. And what about this other one that's over here that's locked? Town level 40. Okay. So gourmet foods speed boost. Boost the gourmet food sell speed by 50%. These are other things that I've been ignoring all along. But what that does is that makes sure that that allows the gourmet foods store, which is over here, gourmet food, there it is, to sell these things better, faster, whatever. And so we can take a look at that faster, and then also the demand for them, so that we can boost how much we're selling of these things here. And that'll increase our demands on other things, of course. But we can look at these numbers. We're currently selling 373 of each of these per second, and then some more of the ones down here. Let's click on this and see what happens. That didn't increase the percentage. Why did it not increase that? Maybe it increased over here. No. Why am I misreading that or something? And then the demand's going to increase this number here by quite a lot. You can already see we're at 4,300%. And you can see the system has to kind of recover a bit to make up for the fact that we're selling so much stuff. Okay, so these kind of complement each other. Let's see if we can get them both up to 6. Yeah, there we go. Let's just do them all, because that means we're selling more stuff, more faster, more better, right? We can also increase the demand for Omnistone items by 20%, which means we will earn more Omnistone coins, right? Isn't that what that yields here as well? Omnistone items here yields Omni coins. So yeah, why wouldn't we want to do that either? Because there's upgrades associated with that. So let's go ahead and do some of that. Maybe not a lot of them, but maybe some of them. Storage boost, increase all storage capacity by peak per second demand times. Yeah, I don't care about that. I don't think I care about that, unless I'm misunderstanding what it does, but it just increases these things. So what do I don't care about that much. Extra quest coins. I still don't, I get it. I get that you get extra coins here to spend on things that you can then boost these levels. But why do I need a lot of extra of them is the unknown in my brain. And then remove biome penalties. Why would we not want to do that? So remember, each biome has benefits and drawbacks to it. So this one, the gem mine, is 50% less productive than typical. So I don't know why I wouldn't want to do those upgrades as well. So let's do those. Well, one of those is all we can afford. Obviously, they cost a lot of perk points, but we can spend those perk points later. And I guess I could reduce this to increase this or whatever, but I think I'm just going to kind of go with that as an option. So let's do like 10, 10, 5, and 1 on all of these, just to kind of see what happens. Except that I don't have... Oh, I forgot to reduce the construction speed allocation here, because I don't feel like I really need it anymore. And then we go with all of these, and we go with all of those. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we go with one of those. That works for me. And then we go construction speed again, go away all the things. And this should basically be the same in every town, except that I'm a few points short here. Basically be the same. 17, 16, let's go with this one, and then this one. Excellent. Construction. Depends on how much leftover I had when I finished this, assigning all the construction speeds in, I guess. So, by the way, we were looking at these, but I didn't really show. So, general store in the Riverlands, bookstore in the forest, and hardware store here in the mountains. And so that's just going to increase the amount of stuff we're selling across the board here. So you see that the mountains are trying to recover a little bit there. Great. And actually oh, no, man. Need a little bit more. A little bit more. You've got plenty of land because of the, because of the lighthouse. That's the other thing I should take care of here slightly. Let's leave about 500 just to be safe here. Not that one. This one? Although we do have a bunch of extra points now. 18, 17, 18. 18. There we go. Let's back up a little bit here too and do the same with that one. Leave about 500. That's about 500. And then I can do 17, 17, 17 here as well. That's probably too little. 18, 18. Let's go with sell value. And then in Wally Town, I did have land capacity allocated. We'll stay right there for right now. I'm probably going to end up backing this down by one more level, but for now it's fine. And then we can just assign one of those out there. Where were we at again? I think here in the jungle. Yeah. Yep, construction. There we are. And then I would like to decrease the land allocation to get us down about 500 for now. And then let's do all of these and all of those. And some of these, although I will add the rest of these in. I don't see why I shouldn't. And this is the apothecary, by the way, so that's going to be the all the the medicines and things. Let's do one of these for now, and then I will do, let's see, 17, 16, 17, 18. There we go. And then in the Wild West, construction. And you might end up going down to about nothing. Nope, not that far. Let's do this one. I may have to add some more back to that one, but I don't want to go up to 1,000. Well, who cares? It's fine. Make up your mind, Wally. Let's do all of these. And then let's do 5 of those. And 1 of those. Excellent. Snow biome. Land capacity. There we go. And then all of you. All of those. And then 1 of those. And finally, in the magic biome, construction speed goes away. Land capacity goes down by 3 ticks. Okay. And then do these. Arcane Emporium here. I didn't name the other ones, I guess, but I should have. And then see them all catching up again. Good thing we have all those available workers in all those shops, right? All right, good. You're good. Let's see, 16, 16, 16. Excellent. Okay, was there something else I was talking about doing? I don't remember. Kind of a status report on where we're at with some of the things. Not that, but research. I had paused Wally Town for a little while, so it's a little behind the 8 ball a little bit here, but we do have, we're at almost level 24 on everything. They got behind because the purple coins are being used to make some of those trading buildings. I stopped Riverlands at 30, and then this one's back at 20, 26, 25, 26, 23, 19, and so I'm kind of getting them all to 30, and then I think I'll start them all back up again. That's kind of my pseudo plan here. We'll see how that goes. I could put more workers in, of course. I could do a lot of things here if I wanted to. Upgrades-wise, I think all the towns right now are on an upgrade efficiency 11, so that next is 12. And then I've just kind of been doing random production capacity things. I've also been assigning out Omnistones, so I think most of the towns are at Omnistone Boost 11 in all of their buildings, except for, I think, Magic, where I haven't gotten quite there yet. Yeah. But they might have enough stones. No, they probably don't have enough stones now to do this. But we do have, yes, I'm actually working on level 9 still here. But I've just kind of been iterating on this as I have, time and availability and things like that. And I think that's a good way to progress. But I should have done, I did do some of these at 11 also. And then I ran out of money, so then I started doing them 1 level at a time instead. But I do think that I would, this is the thing to do for this game, to kind of maximize everything and max out everything. And the more of these Omnistone coins we earn, of course, based on that boost, the more of these upgrades we can afford to do. And that's kind of what I'm in the middle of, is where do I balance the production with the consumption and the upgrades and all the things, and just to make sure that everything is working properly. And so that's kind of, I would call this like almost the post end game, even though the end game looks like it's level 50. I would call this the post end game just because you're kind of, this is 39 trillion. I don't know what I said earlier. I might not have said that. You're kind of just, you know, playing out how things are working, but you don't really know how things are working. So it's kind of an interesting, weird balance. What else did I need to do? I wanted to show the construction of these things. We have 250 in the first couple towns, and then the rest of them are at 200, I think. Yeah, all of them are at 200. So I just need to finish building all these. But right now, we're not even really using any of them at this point. I'm just doing them for the achievement of doing it, because each one of those is tied to a research. So, like, for example, I thought they were. No, they're tied to an upgrade. Sorry, they're tied to an upgrade. So if I come down here in one of the towns that only has 200 of them when they should be 250, there should be some locked things here. Oh, the progression here. So all the town level 40s, of course, are progression here. Level 15 in tree cultivation. I'm surprised we don't have that, actually. Oh, I know why we don't have that. Level 60 in wood harvesting. Actually, that's just a matter of, will we ever have it? And in this town, we may never, because they're not cultivating trees. Because there's so many trees, there's so much tree production here that we're making 3.27 million trees per second, cultivation-wise, automatically. These cash registers, of course, but then there was something else. Wasn't there something else that I'm looking for all of these power lines and things? Why am I spacing on that? I thought there was a reason to do 250 of each of those. The power lines, the pipelines, those things. Why am I... Oh, I know what I'm forgetting. In trading, we can go to those. And we can... Oh, yes, this is what I was thinking of here. So the upgrades for these specifically, we can do level 9, and then we need to get 250 to do level 10. So that's what I'm working on as well. You can see these are already available to me to purchase, and I could do that now. I still need, of course, a lot more red coins to actually afford them, but that's what I'm working on kind of slowly here. But I would like to turn on this power, because we did set this one to import. I would like to figure out how much of a priority I want to set on that, actually, and then set that priority in all the towns. So right now we can make power from earth crystals. Let's see, power, this one. Click that. Yes. We can make power from steam. We can make power from nothing. And I think that's it. So we have the priorities set there, and where would I slot in... just kind of thinking out loud here, where would I slot in the power imported from other towns? You could make the argument that maybe I shouldn't be doing this one at all. Maybe I should be doing this one first. I think I should make that argument, actually. So let's do that. Let's make this one 2 blues, so it gets used first. And then let's move this one... Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Inherit that. Let's do this instead. Let's knock this one down to equal, or the default, really. The default priority. Like that. And then we could do this one at lower than default, and then put the power import in before the earth shrines, and as far as priority goes, and after using the water wheels. So let's go to the trading and go down to power lines here. I'm going to set this priority to high. But we don't have any being produced or supplied yet. So I need to go first to the desert here. And I want you to export power automatically. And you're produced. There you go. All of it's already been provided. Excellent. Wait a minute. Why is that not being used? Because we're having prioritization problems here. Huh? Oh, that's reverse. Never mind. Here. We're having prioritization problems here. Because in the crafting... Gotta find that power again. Actually, I think I've... Yeah, trading is down here. I should have just kept the screen up. That's not... That's using power. So, let's see. Water wheels are first, but they're using 0 of them. Let's turn this... Let's override this to turn it off. Which should mean that these will kick in, but they're not. Kick one of you in, then you can kick the rest in. And then this should take over for what we need other than that. Which, it doesn't seem like we need it. Interesting, but okay. Let's try that again here in the Riverlands. We wanted water wheels to be highest. And then we wanted steam power to be low. And we wanted earth shrines to be inherit. And then we want power line to be high. I'll have to turn these off, of course. And for whatever reason, the water wheels just do not seem to want to activate themselves. I don't understand that. Maybe I'm missing something there, but that's confusing to me. And we're using 2 water wheels here, and we're using 1 water wheel here to provide all the power the town needs. So this import isn't actually necessary, which is interesting. We'll go with this though, and we'll go with this here. And then you can be low, and then... Why is power not showing up here? There's a trade. Did I not build? I did power lines. Curious. Oh, because I didn't set the import, maybe? Interesting. I don't understand that part. Let's do here. Let's do these first then, I guess. Import, auto, and then I can't click that to do the filter from here. Oh, yes, I can. From there. So then you will be normal. You can be high. This one can be super high. That one's high. And then finally, this one can be low. Everybody jumped in when I turned this one off, and then they just took over because they were producing plenty. Wow, you're actually using 7 of those. That's almost needing to trade power. All right, let's see. This was next. And yeah, it disappears from that. Interesting. I guess because it's turned off. Because it doesn't show up here yet until we do this import and then auto, and then I can click this. Yeah, that's why it is. Okay, so you will be there, you'll be there, you'll be there, and you will be there. And then I need to turn these off. Weird that doesn't auto-assign still, though, sometimes. I'm not sure why that is. Why these don't auto-assign. To make up for the loss. Okay, so in the Wild West, I have, of course, all of the solar panels. Those are highest priority. I guess I set these at that, but I'm going to change this anyway. And then we have, the next highest priority should be the water wheels. So I will do this. And then this is exporting. And I guess it should export surplus, but let's not be ridiculous here. There's, of course, going to be plenty of surplus. And then after that should be these earth shrines. So they should be normal. And then steam pump generators should be lowest, because we want to use the solar panels since they're basically, well, the water wheels are free too, so either one is fine to use first. But either way, I guess I could use the water wheels first if I wanted, just to say that I was. But then I'll never use the solar panels, so it's kind of a... Either one. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Either one. Okay. And then in the snow, let's go back to the trading screen here. So this is kind of an interesting thing that I have to go in here to turn this on in order for it to show up. Import. Auto. And then I can click that. Do I need to click that too? No, I don't want to limit on those. I don't think. And then, let's see, you will go to double up. You'll go to single up. You will go to -1, and you will go to up. No, equal. There. Okay. I'll let you take over there. Good. Those levels just shooting up. That's just insane. Okay. And then you as well. Trading. And then you're the highest. And then you're the second. And then you're equal. And then finally you are low. All right. So did I set... I did set 110% on those. I should probably do the same elsewhere here. That doesn't change that? Interesting. That's kind of like a bug there. If I click on that, it says 100, but if I were here and clicked on that, and then I skip forward, it still shows at 110, even though it's actually not. Interesting. Okay. Not that I really need this, but I'm going to do it anyway. Just for consistency's sake. Limiting those to 110% means that they won't overdraw just to fill up a buffer super fast. Not that apparently that town can't handle it, but apparently none of the towns have a problem handling it, so it's fine. There we go. You're still leveling up. Nice. Okay. Wow, 4 of those are getting used. That's almost scratching the surface here. So it's kind of everything I wanted to talk about today, to get through, to work on. I'm going to continue with my fast forwarding to get these researches all to level 30. As I do that, I'll come back. I'll also come back at level 40 because we do know that we're going to unlock a bunch of things at level 40. We talked about that here. All these construction cost reductions. We'll have this achievement as well. And then that might be like a half an episode, and then I may wait until level 50 to, cut, save, and then come back at level 50 and show you the final victory condition here as we get just shy of level 50 kind of thing. But we'll see how that plays out in the future. For now, though, we're going to leave this here, and we'll be back when we have something new. And if you have anything else you'd like to see that I haven't done, by all means, let me know. If there's anything I'm missing, anything I haven't done, any of that, then we will attack that accordingly. So thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you all next time. Bye for now.